No ball called. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Good catch, but of a free hit though. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Looks like he couldn't judge the pace of the ball. He's lost this one completely. You need to try and make them work really hard for each run. This kind of a fielding effort is really not going to help them. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Wow, that was a really wide throw. Poor running between the wickets. Really poor. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. That was a good ball, and equally well played by the batsman. Good shot for a single. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Turned away for a single. Good shot for a single. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. The bowler has overstepped, no ball. Batsman all set to cash in on this free hit. That's gone high. Good catch, but of a free hit though. Lucky not to have conceded more runs. That's a quick throw, right on top of the stumps. Turned away for a single. That's a quick throw, right on top of the stumps. Very good running between the wickets. Lucky not to have conceded more runs. And the batting power play comes to an end. Good shot for a single. Connected well, but straight to the fielder. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Turned away for a single. Ah, that's a good throw, straight into his hands. Very good running between the wickets. Good game awareness. He was covering the throw well. Squeeze a single there, good running. That's a quick throw, right on top of the stumps. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Oh, he's thrown it wide. No ball called. Get ready for the free hit now. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Spinner brought into the attack. That was in the slot. Lucky to get away with that free hit. Good shot for a single. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Excellent running between the wickets. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favourite players. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Oh, that's worth a shout. Oh, that's a complete lack of communication between the two batsmen. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. The batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. Turned away for a single. Lucky not to have conceded more runs. Edge, but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. Lucky not to have conceded more runs. Handsomely played, but straight to the fielder though. Pace bowler now into the attack. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Good shot for a single. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Turned away for a single. Last ball coming up. Well, he has to bowl that one again. Last ball coming up. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Oh, that's a dream start for the fielding team. What a delivery. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Good shot for a single. Ah, that's a good throw. Straight into his hands. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Oh, beats the edge and the batsman has played all around that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Squeeze a single there, good running. Bullseye! What a throw, flat and fast. Squeeze a single there, good running. Nice throw, straight to the top of the stumps. Umpire signals leg byes. It doesn't matter how the runs come as long as they are coming. Found the gap beautifully and that races away to the boundary again. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. Looks in good batting form. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Six at the shortest side of the ground. Surely would have fallen short anywhere else on the ground. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Edge, but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate.
He loves to chop. That's the only thing he can do, boy.
Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Good effort by the fielder. Spin him back. I think that's a good move. Poor running between the wickets. Really poor. Muscle. A magnificent shot for 4. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. That is beautifully bowled, and that's a brilliant stumping as well. Gone! That's terrific bowling. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Impressed by the field sets by the captain is making the batsman play false shots. That's superb piece of keeping. Then given. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. That's a beautiful shot, and in the gap too. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Good shot for a single. Huge appeal. Loud appeal. The batsman looks in trouble. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. Oh, beats the edge, and the batsman has played all around that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Edge, but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Last ball coming up. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one.